pre-pandemic, I could make a phone call into Holland and within 36 hours get a lorry of fruit and veg delivered to my wholesale department, and we would be able to sell it within 72 hours. Sorry, 36 hours. Now, it would take you 11 days to get it across the border. So it's sitting in storage all that time, chilling and so forth. But that ain't the problem. The problem after Brexit, because they didn't deliver what we asked for, we ended up in a real bad situation. So I used to be able to bring an Arctic load of fruit and veg in. If it was an Arctic load of tomatoes, let's say, just one type of tomatoes, import tax £80. If I want to put beef tomatoes, cherry tomatoes and normal tomatoes on there, and red tomatoes and yellow tomatoes, that would have been £80. Now that's £80 each type of thing we put on the pallets. So now to import one pallet of tomatoes, and you've got 10 different types on it, it's £800 import tax just to get one pallet in the country. So you can see why your food's going up. It ain't because the farmer's getting paid anymore, that's a certainty. Whether that's in this country or overseas. Now the other side of the 2030 agenda, it clearly states, and if anyone hasn't and doesn't want to believe me, that's fine, but go read it because it's out there to see. It states that by 2030 we will have no imports into our country. Right? No imports. Just to give you an idea, at this point we produce 28% of our food. The government will tell you it's 60%. If you go and look on DEFRA's website, it will tell you we produce 60% of our food. Well, that's because they haven't updated it for nearly 4 years. And if you go and do the searches and all the research about what's coming into the country now, all the imports are going up. Now, the great thing about imports is you just go, you're not having it anymore. I speak to farmers all around the world, and every farmer worldwide is up against the same challenges. They're delivered slightly differently in country to country. Has anyone been following about the ostriches which are in Canada?
Yeah.
These ostriches, they're desperately trying to kill their ostriches on this ostrich farm because they've got allegedly bird flu. I'll tell you about some more alleged diseases and my fear for this winter. Bird flu, blue tongue and TB, like it, don't like it, don't care. They're all bloody nonsense. They're all absolute bloody nonsense. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist, they all exist. Are they going to kill all the animals? A friend of mine keeps 100,000 chickens in one chicken house. He lost 2 birds, they culled the whole lot. Not the fact that 99,998 of them lived, they culled the whole lot to stop a pandemic. What pandemic? Now my thought is this winter they will try and drop the food supply chain, and they're going to really have a hammer on this winter of the food, and especially meat and dairy, and that will involve an outbreak of blue tongue. We've already got blue tongue restrictions in place across the country, so you can't move your cattle and so forth without going across certain borders. Now, if your abattoir, for instance, here's a classic example, if your abattoir is in a different border and you've got to cross that border with your animals, £70 per animal to get them tested. How much profit's in a sheep? About 80 quid this year, isn't it? So you're going to spend £70 of it just to get it tested to send it to an abattoir. More farmers need to be culling on farms. We need DEFRA to agree, in my opinion, to let farmers cull their own animals. Now you can, if you're doing it for yourself, but you can't if you're going to sell it. So why will they not allow mobile abattoirs? Because that would be the easiest way around it, but they won't allow mobile abattoirs. They keep talking about it, they can talk about it, but never seem to pass the licence for it.